kind of interesting that a lot of people are actually talking about this woman, men and women. It's not good, is it? Isabella, I don't even know you and you wanted to come to my live stream, so I kicked you out and blocked you. It's not very good, is it? What most of these people are saying about you. Apparently you're a hacker. The arts of storytelling.
To the Bella Jakke. So a lot of you people out there probably don't know about Bella, so I'm here to inform you. Before I get into this, I'd just like to say it's all alleged. This is all public information, and yeah, let's go over this. So first we have Callie Osborne, and this just refers to her handle that she had, I believe, on Twitter, had numbers in it, and that was just her username she would use to talk on Twitter and spread her views. I think it's now deleted, I could be wrong. But yeah, that was what Callie Osborne is. Ween, so this is just how she's weaning off Chris and trying to gain infamy and fame and stuff off Chris's fame. Uber, which just refers to her, yeah, not for me. I've always been more of an arse man anyway, so. The toenail, so I don't know if you've seen the picture of her fungus covered feet. There's a lot of memes going around with her with mushrooms growing out of her because of that. Fake social accounts, so she has a whole bunch of sock accounts where she likes to prop herself up. I believe that's what that's in reference to. Delusions of grandeur, so that's just how she claims she wanted to be the greatest troll in history, or claimed to be the greatest troll in history. Antisocial personality disorder and attention deficit hyperactive disorder. So that's just referring to that she suffers from those. Rubik's Convention, I'm not quite sure. If you can let me know in the comments, please do. That one I couldn't really find much about. Photoshop for Simps, this is another one I couldn't really find too much about, but I just assume it's her having people that Photoshop stuff for her. The next one is the BronyCon bodyguard, so this is in reference to her being one of the bodyguards that I think Noel was assigning to BronyCon. Yeah, and apparently she might have had bad intentions whilst she was the bodyguard, but BronyCon didn't end up happening because, or it probably still is happening, but Chris got not invited and put in a jail cell, so I don't think he's going to be going, and I don't think Bella's going to be his bodyguard anymore. The next one is 4chan, so she frequents 4chan quite a bit, so yeah, she's a user and a frequenter of 4chan. The boards there. The next one is the recording of Chris Chan. So she recorded Chris Chan. People know about that. She's the infamous Bella on the Bella tapes. The next one's the TTU Chess Club. So she's apparently part of the TTU Chess Club. The next one is shat britches, like poop britches. Yeah, this whole theme of poop, which you'll see eventually as we go through this. The next one is tasing herself. So if you Google Bella Jakke tasering herself, you'll be able to find the video. It's available on YouTube. Yeah, for whatever reason, tasered herself. Apparently would taser others and convince them to taser themselves. The next one is hacker. So apparently she's a hacker, claims to be a hacker. We don't know if it's social hacking or if it's actually like hacking the computer. Unclear. The next one's a tiller box. This one I couldn't really figure out. I just did a quick Google. I couldn't find anything what that was. So I'm not quite sure. If you know, let me know in the comments below. The next two kind of going hand in hand. She's transphobic and she's racist. So yeah. Now we're just going under the water, and the next this will go all the way to the bottom, guys. So this is the next part. It's all the way to the bottom. Level 2 to infinity. So the first one is sitting on the evidence. So a lot of people are saying that she should be a hero because she came out with the tape, the infamous recording. Well, yeah, if she did come out with the tape, she probably would have been hailed a hero. But what people don't really understand or seem to look over is the fact that she sat on the evidence. She actually had the evidence, and she actually knew about it prior to recording the evidence also. So she had it for a while and held on to it, and it was not until she gave it to Fiona and Fiona heard it that she was like, this is bad, people are going to know about this, and then Fiona leaked it. So, okay, the next one is Gibby manipulation. So Gibby's a YouTuber, and basically he released a video with some personal information about Fiona, essentially doxing her. It's believed that Bella manipulated him into doing this. It's unclear if he's friends with Bella or knows some way. It's all speculation. No one really knows what's going on with that whole situation at the moment. There is a thread on Kiwi Farms about it at the moment. The next one's femcell, so that's basically she's a female incel. The next one after that is steroids and high testosterone. So she allegedly has a high testosterone count and has used steroids. She originally tried to blame Fiona, so this goes into basically the Gibby manipulation thing above. That she was trying to frame Fiona for all of the leaks and all that kind of stuff to make herself not look as bad in the whole situation. The next one is dominating women. So apparently she has a thing about she likes dominating women. The next one is selling drugs on the deep web. So apparently, allegedly she sold drugs on the deep web. The next one is outing trans people. So apparently she enjoys outing trans people. The next one was the plot to steal Fiona. So allegedly there was a love triangle between Chris, Fiona, and Bella. And her plan was to steal Fiona, potentially after getting Chris to assault her. The next one is the $500 camera and extortion. So she basically got Chris to pay for a camera, and then she was going to use the camera to extort Chris out of more money, and then she was going to sell the camera. The next one's Chris's bank account. So apparently she said she hacked Chris's bank account. We guess it's social hacking. She convinced Chris to send her money or whatever else. The next one is, I won't say the word, but she has a fetish for in the family relationships. The next one is fursonas. So I'm guessing this just refers to her having multiple fursonas online, and possibly even in person if she's maybe a furry. Spoiled by MILF, mummy, and glowy parents. So this is just referring to her parents, ex-Navy SEAL and CIA or FBI, I'm not sure, I don't know much about American things, but her dad's in cybersecurity. The next one is Chris's Jesus. So there was basically this idea to convince Chris that he was Jesus and that different gods were talking to him and stuff, and it was basically an idea to get Chris to harm himself in a final way. The next one is fake vaccination and ID cards. So that basically refers to she was basically giving out fake vaccination cards, and the ID cards, I'm guessing that's in reference to the fake ID she got for clerical purposes, and this was the fake ID she sent to Gibby, and Gibby confirmed that it was fake. So the next one's apparently she sends viruses. We don't know if this is through Discord or however else. The next one is peeping and spying. So that basically is in regards to her setting up cameras and recording people with them not aware. RIP Max. So Max is one that actually doxed her in the first place. He was the one that they tied all the pieces together with. RIP Max. Uber farts. That's basically her cat. I believe she liked the smell of the cat's farts when she fed it really bad food, and apparently she had a whole thing with animals. She had a sexual thing with them getting thrown against walls and stuff like that. Really brutal and really fucked up and gross. The next one's the Title 9 at TTU, which was an investigation into their Discord where they posted pictures of them, her and another person, boiling and eating hamsters. Yeah, gross. The next one is blaming the victims. So I guess this is referring to her plan to blame Fiona for this whole mess. The next one I couldn't really find much information about. Maybe I needed to look through the 1,000-page thread that's available on Kiwi Farms. I suggest you look at it yourself. Mum's interview about bipolar disorder, I'm guessing. BPD is bipolar disorder, I'm guessing. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments. The next one is gore posts. So she basically has a thing for gore, and she posts a lot of gore in forums, whatever else, 4chan, and she got a Discord server shut down because she got gore post in it, and she thought it would make it look better than if she just shut it down herself. She just got people to post gore in there to purge the Discord. Basically that's I believe that's what that's reference to. That she did the gore post to get rid of the Discord. Doxing threats. So this basically is in reference to threatening to dox people, clearly. The next one is rolling in piss, so this goes back into the poop thing. Apparently she has a fetish for excrement and enjoys rolling around in it. This is all fucked up, isn't it? So fucked up. So the next one is her eviction from the dorms. So this was in reference to her. She got busted allegedly recording people at her dorm and then allegedly got evicted for it. The next one's stealing panties. So allegedly she likes stealing people's underwear, women's underwear. The next one is framing Phoebe. So this one I couldn't really find too much information about who Phoebe was. So that one, if you know, let me know in the comments, please. The next one is lacing Lewis with estrogen. So this refers to her friend she was in a close confidant. She was secretly drugging him with estrogen without his knowledge. So lovely that. The next one, as I said before, up above, she has a thing for in-family relationships. So she's written a Naruto fan fiction. Yeah, that's gross. She has a cat petting arousal, so she can only really get excited when she's petting a cat or an animal, which is really messed up. And how do you get that psychologically messed up? I'm not quite sure. The next one's two dudes and a pig. This, I had no idea what it is. I still don't know what it is. I couldn't really find much about it. Let me know in the comments below, but I assume it's something that's really messed up and maybe YouTube will automatically delete the comments. I don't know, but sorry, I don't know about that one. Alright, so the next one is the death of Chris Chan. It's this one here, but I can't really say it. That she had a plan allegedly to get Chris to do this to himself, and there's evidence of her on Discord, or people asking, like, wasn't the plan to get him to do this to himself? Basically, just her laying out how she's manipulating Chris Chan. Yeah, I don't really want to say that one either, but yeah, she's an artist of some very illegal things. So I don't know why that should be the first thing they investigate, because that's something that can be actually put into action, that she's drawing illegal art. Alright, so the next one is 8 hamsters. So she had 8 hamsters. Remember how I was saying about the Discord?
2 minutes, I'm just going to get this guy's name down.
Well, yeah, apparently she's gone through 8 of them.
So I don't forget what he said about this woman. It's very interesting. Then we know a bit more about this woman. And it's not just people's imagination of what they're saying about the woman. It's true. But some people are going to be confused and mixed up of what this woman's been saying about people. It's very horrible. I don't think that her family members are going to be happy about what she's saying, or people that know her or don't know her or whatever. Story telling. Right, let's get back into the video.
We don't know or whatever, but yeah, there has been things at Texas Tech University. You can actually find them online of people that are like cleaners and stuff finding and saving hamsters from dumpsters that have been left there. They were like wrapped in glad wrap. I wonder if that's connected, that led to it at TT and got investigated for it. So that's what I believe that last one's about. So yeah, it's a bit of an iceberg. I suggest that you go to the forums. There's a huge thread on Kiwi Farms right here. So yeah, it's made by Hot. He's the one that sent me the iceberg, so thank you for sending me the iceberg. And there's a lot of animal abuse and a lot of different things on here. That is some of the things I mentioned. I didn't go through the whole comprehensive list. I was just giving you kind of like an iceberg, a general iceberg. So yeah, if you want to see all of that information, it's all up on the forums. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys.
Thank you for a good story.
See ya.
Thank you for this. The arts of storytelling. It may help a lot of people. But anyway, by the end of the video, guys, girls, ladies and gentlemen. See you next one. Peace. Thank you for joining me. Tell me what you think about this. I think it's horrible, in my opinion, what she's doing. Peace.